to the Education Over Everything channel. I'm Dr. Yusuf Sabri, and we have reached part 9 of the Community College series, Tips for Exploring Associate Degree Programs. So we may have an idea of what we want to explore, what we want to pursue when we enter community college, or prior coming to community college, we may have an idea. But for those who don't know, or for those who may have thought they knew and just need a little assistance, here's a few tips. So I'm just going to go down the line as I did in the previous videos, and hopefully these will help you out. So research different fields of interest. The number one thing when you're pursuing a degree, make sure you do extensive research on the field of interest. What do you want to do? What does that entail? How are you going to find that out? You gotta research that program. What are your strengths and what are your weaknesses? Identify your strengths and your skill set. What are you good at? What aren't you good at? What do you like to do? What don't you like to do? What can potentially make you some money? And we'll go down, that's a little bit down the line, but what strengths and skills do you have? What is your skill set? What are you good at? Number 3, consider your long-term goals. What are your long-term career goals? What do you plan on doing with this degree? That's important because that's going to kind of determine what program you're going to go into. So that's important. What are you going to do in your career with this degree? Are you going to use it in your career? Explore your program offerings. So what does the institution have to offer? This community college, what does it have to offer? What programs? You got to make sure you do that. That's part of researching different fields of interest. And you're going to see those programs when you do that. If there are any information sessions or open houses, make sure that you attend those, because that's additional information that you can find out that can help you determine what program you want to pursue. And like I said in all the other videos, make sure you talk with the academic advisors. That's the number one important thing to do. Well, not number one on this list, but it's been consistent throughout the videos. Seek input from professionals in the fields that you plan to pursue. So if you want to be a nurse, you should talk to some nurses. If you want to get your associates as well as your certificate in HVAC, you might want to talk to some people who are in those fields, or people who graduated with early childhood development certifications. All that's important. Also, if you can, it would be good to see if you can get your hand on the syllabus so you can review all the syllabi for the program. Those are hard to get. You might have to talk to some previous students, current students in those courses, but that'll be good. That'll be good to get your hands on, so you can see if that's a class or course that you really want to pursue or you want to enroll in. Explore any internship or work study opportunities, because college costs, books cost, transportation, and it'd be good if you can get some of that paid for or through work study, or you can get an internship that can help you get a job in your field that you're pursuing once you complete or you're close to completion at the community college. And all of this costs, like I just said, so you have to consider, your financial implications in all this. What do books cost? What do the classes cost? What do transportation cost? Are there any scholarships? Are there any grants? Are there any programs that will pay for this? What jobs will pay for this? Tuition reimbursement. All of these things are important when you're considering college and pursuing your academic goals. So we don't want to leave that out, because that's reality. Talk to current students and former students to get an idea of what's going on. when you're exploring degree programs, you're spending your money, so you really want to have a true idea of what's going on. And if you have the opportunity, make sure you see all the campuses and the classrooms. So we're going to go review over these. I'm going to hit them again so it's a reminder, something you can write down, put in your back pocket, something to help you along the way. So number 1, research different fields of interest. 2, identify your strengths and skills. 3, consider your long-term goals. 4, explore program offerings. 5, attend information sessions and open houses. 6, talk to academic advisors. 7, seek input from professionals in the field. 8, review the course syllabi if possible. 9, explore internship and work study opportunities. 10, make sure that you consider financial implications in your whole pursuit of your associate's degree. 11, talk to current and former students. And 12, if you can, visit all of the campuses and classrooms if possible. So as we pursue our associate's degree, these are good tips to help you out along your journey.